tell you all my first time. I'm gonna do something different. My first time wrestling in Mexico. You can go to YouTube and go to power plant. Might be trainees tryouts. Power plant like that. Trainees tryout, and it has a guy with a mullet standing. He's got brown hair. He's got a mullet shooting from here to the camera. He's kind of smiling. That's the one. I'm the guy in gray tank top with the white tape around my wrist. You'll see the cameras on me a lot. Sarge grabs me by the tank top with the gray one, like I said. He carries me back to the circle. Come on, boy, come on. Be where you're supposed to be. You know, that's me. Doing push-ups, that's me. And, well, I said, what they made me say this. I'll be back. Oh, gosh. Oh, boy. Anyway, this is really embarrassing. So I get sent to Laredo, Texas to do luchador wrestling. It's about 99, 98, we'll say around there. And I had to learn to work the crowds. In other words, take the crowds to a drama, like a soap opera. Take them up, bring them down. Depending if I was a heel or a baby face. Most of the time I played baby face, and it would turn on me, depending on the guy I was wrestling. Anyway, here we go. So we get to Mexico. Me and my boy get a hotel in Laredo on the other side of the border, the American side of the border. Laredo, Texas is a small town. We get my truck and we drive across the border. We go, no, excuse me, we did not. Hold on, it was nighttime. We got a taxi, and there was an American young boy that could speak Spanish and know what to say and take us to the right place by telling the taxi driver who we couldn't understand, and we give him money to buy drugs. Boom, buy money. So we get there, we got a tryout for the promoter. And it's a boxing ring. It looks like a gladiator ring, like that, and it's round or ovalish, like an egg. And then it comes down like this, and they put chairs out there on the dirt and the rings in the middle. And dude, wrestling luchador is a big deal down there. I mean, it's like those guys are like rock stars. Everybody's got a mask. So anyway, we go try out. When we get out there, and I go ahead and I climb in the ring. My boy says, "Hey man, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot you off from the middle into the ring rope, come back, I'll close leg and take a bump." I saw, all right, simple. So I'm stepping on this thing, and it's still 3-ring rope. It's not a 4 like boxing, but the mat is boxing. Wrestling, like when you see guys hit, bam, bam, they're stomping their foot, right? Because all it is plywood sitting on beams. It's not held down with a tarp. It's loose. And, I mean, the tarp's just enough for the board's not to fly out. Anyway, so I was thinking, crap, dude, this is really hard. And he shoots me off. I hit the ring rope, come back off, boom, clothesline me. I take a bump, boom. Oh, you gotta be joking. I'm thinking, oh, I don't want to think, I'm like, oh, frig. But I figured the match would be short, nothing, right? So cool. So we leave and we go back and eat, and I go train at the gym and all that. I got my knee pads, I got everything except the boots. My boy gave me his boots, which were like Superman boots. They're pretty cool. Problem was they're 2 sizes too small. They're like size 8, I wear like 10 and a half, 10. Oh man, my feet. So we get by there at night, and everybody's talking Spanish. Nobody's talking American. El Parker's there. He's a skeleton dude from WCW. He's there. He starts painting my face up with what do you call it? Lipstick. You know, I don't know if you ever put lipstick, felt it. It's thick. It's not like paint base, where it's thinner. It wasn't cool. So anything, I'm just kind of freaking out. I'm looking at this wall that says Hospitalite. Not kidding, painted red. And it looks like blood had been dripping down from it somewhere in it where it looked like brown, dry blood. And I'm thinking, oh, shit, man. And I'm trying to learn what they're saying because you go over a match, I'm not knowing it's going to be 3 guys, another 3 guys that I'm with for 20-minute wrestling, 5-minute siesta, 20-minute wrestling, 5-minute siesta, 20-minute wrestling, 60 minutes, all right, broken into 5 by 2-minute rest. I have no idea what I'm walking into. Crowd is huge. That doesn't bother me. I was there to learn to work crowds, like I said, to take it through emotions. And anyway, they give me a mask, and it's like Batman and Robin mask. I got the Robin mask. Man, he's painting my face up. The guy keeps telling me, talking to me. I'm no offense to the Spanish people. I just can't speak it. I'm just making up like that, the type of language. And so they and I'm like, Hoovy driver, right? Hoovy, no Hoovy, no Hoovy. That's all I know. I'm like, yeah. He was like mad. So I'm like, so my boy, I said, man, I have no idea what they're talking about. They're trying to show me like finish moves, what, I don't know. So I'm just going to go in and set myself up and, run with it. So go out there and people booing, they didn't like me at all. I'm a KGB Russian. Blonde hair, kind of can't, what hair I had. And I get to the ring, we're going at it. Guy comes up to me, he goes, mwah, kisses me. Ooh, he jumps around, crowd goes crazy. I was thinking, okay, oh jeez, here we go. So we're getting into it, and dude, they're starting to like, they're little people, but they're very acrobatical, very high flyers. I mean, it's amazing what they can do. But any human body, even if it weighs 180 pounds, hits you, and another one hits you, and another one hits you, and you don't see it coming, you kind of like got to protect yourself. So I got in there, and my finishing move, or I would just switch it around. It was this. It was where like I would shoot you in the ring rope, or what, you'd stagger out. Bam! I'd fly, do a spear. I love the spear, man. Hit somebody, try my back feet. Hit the spear, then I do a power bomb. Put your head between my legs. Two ways I can pick you up, grab you by the waist, swing you out. Here comes your feet. They go like this on me. I can come down with you, or I can just shoot you down. And I stay standing up. That looks good. I drop an elbow. That works out the best. It's a quick move, and it's just a very powerful looking move. I was splitting things up. I would do belly to belly. I was, pressing them over my head. I mean, they're not very, how do I say, contact like we are in the United States in our wrestling. So I couldn't understand anybody. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know when I was supposed to get tagged in, tagged out. I'm just running with it. And then they, boom, they hit me a few times, I believe, from the back. They dragged me out almost to the middle, and they started going off the ring ropes, which was, normal. And they're doing flips. When I cross your chest, you got to protect yourself. Boom. They hit you. Ooh. Man, by the third time they hit me, I was like, what the frig, man? I went and turned over, acting like I'm staggering, trying to get up. And I started mouths full of blood. I'm like, what the heck? And I go like that. I go, I said, oh my God, I'm going to die here. I told my boy, don't let me die here. I'm going to die here. When we're back, I told him, man, well, lace up my boots. Do not let me die here. He's throwing me across the border. I don't care. And, oh, geez, then it became a siesta. I had my arms around the two guys who are on my side. The bad guys are in the ring at the corner yelling at us, whatever. He's talking about your mother, man. I could care less. He's talking about whoever. I was freaking had blood coming up like it was bad, freaking out. And every time I went, it would go, gargle like. I was like, oh, jeez. I'm not talking little mouthfuls. I'm talking mouthfuls. And I kept telling them, blood. Oh, you bite your tongue, not my tongue. So this is what I did. It's totally embarrassing. All right. So I tell the story, tell the truth. I left, man. I was out of there. I was out of there. It wasn't there yet. So I think we had one left, 20 minutes. It was already 40 minutes we did with one siesta. And I was like, I know they're going to try to kill me. They're going to take everything out on me, make it look, bring it home. The rock stars there, man. They're in the newspaper the next day it's on the front page. I saw that when I was just walking around the town. I went, golly. So anyway, I get back. I get to the door. I didn't know my boy see me or not. I didn't know where he's at. If he did see me, and he told me later on, he said, man, I saw you, and I saw you coming back to the backstage. It was a long walk. And he's like, I didn't know what to think. So I'm trying to get out the door. No, well, let me out the steel door, man. I'm like, dude, let me out. No. I had their mask pulled up like this because I pulled up right out and got backstage. They wanted their masks. Because my boy was like, man, their mask is sacred. He wants to get back to the promoter. Give it to him. I said, oh, here. I said, boom. I said, buddy, if you ain't coming with me, I'm leaving you, Tommy. I'm leaving you. Got out of the truck and he had to drive. Well, all of a sudden, these headlights are coming at us. Coming right at us. We figured out, or he figured out we're on the wrong side of the road. Because I'm stressing him out, spitting up blood, and he didn't know what the frick had happened. And so, I didn't get paid, man. But anyway, I didn't care. And so he jumps over the curb. It's a big thing you got to jump across. And we get to the border. Of course, they stop us. They get the mirrors and they're looking under the truck. All right, here I got lipstick smeared everywhere. Right. No shirt. I'm in tights, shorts. I got knee pads on, and I got Superman boots. And I'm spitting up blood. It's all over me. Oh my gosh. So my boy's like, I heard the guy say, what's wrong with him? He said, oh, we took him to the boys town to get his lungs busted. They said, oh, no, y'all go ahead and go through. That's my story. Yeah. That was my first time wrestling there. Yeah. Did I continue? Did I have to eat crow? A lot? Yep. You know why I was bleeding in the lungs? I know. Too much marijuana, man. I was going to 8 joints a day, a whole quarter a day. Swole my bronchial tubes. It happened before in training. And they kept going, oh, it's some steroids. That's why you bleeding like that. It's some steroids. Weed. Anyway, that's my story. Totally embarrassed. Shame. Mama's hurt so many times. Right, Mama? That's my Manx cat, baby. Anyway, at least I tell the truth. Ain't that right, Elvis? That's autographed right there. I'm trying to see how much it's worth. Anybody knows, holler at me, tell me. All right, y'all be cool. Later.